Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Project Architect 2. This is episode 10. It's hard to believe that we've already gotten to 10 episodes. In between episodes, I did a little bit more landscape work, um, kind of smoothed out some of the rough edges around here, and started trying to uh, make this a little bit more natural. I did some more detailing on the crane. I actually found a couple like really cool, like the spruce supports. I think are really really cool. You can like change just using an axe. You can change some of the supports and how they work. And these are actually the same block. You have to like shift. Yeah, there you go. Shift click and it'll. So pretty cool. And then these are just chipped blocks. And so I have I installed the rope pulley, and so now this is a basic crane. I still need to um, build some kind of like ore processing facility, and that I think will be here. Um, but I wanted to kind of shift gears a little bit, and so I made um, a little house here. I have a little bit of an upstairs here on the tower. And then I also made, this is kind of, I'll probably put a second floor at some point. But what I wanted to do is this is kind of be like like the parlor or some kind of like larger room. But I had an idea, and so down here, this is an elevator, and so down here, this is where my Applied Energistics room is going to be. And so that means that the like the mayor, he's going to have kind of all of the centralized technology kind of in place. Um, what I want to do is I want to make this. I want to get rid of this, right? I want to get rid of the elevator, and so I want to make this go up and down. And so I have where is it? I have a button here. It's a framed button, and it's the same layered limestone, and it doesn't do anything yet. But I want that to be kind of like the mechanism that's going to open up this area. So to do that, I'm going to get into some create. Going to use a sequenced gear shift to do that, and then a bunch of these things. But I do need a couple more pieces. Um, I need to make a sticky mechanical piston, some piston extension poles, and some super glue. Super glue is going to need an iron sheet, so I do need to do that. Um, I can either do that one of two ways. I don't have a multi-servo press yet. I could probably make it. I think I might have some Constantin or some bronze. But I think what I should probably do is I should probably make a mechanical press. Just a block of iron, andesite casing, and a shaft. And I think I actually have that. And I actually, in between episodes, I also made a labeler from Integrated Dynamics, which allows me to rename things like in an anvil, except it's free. So I renamed all of my alchemical pouches. And mechanical press. All right. And let's head over here. This will just be temporary. Let's get any kind of block. think I can make a depot. Do I have any andesite? I mean, I guess I'm just gonna make some. Andesite alloy is super easy to make. I think I can do this, make a depot. Perfect. Right, and then I think I need some iron nuggets. And then some slime, right? 2 slimes. All right. And so I should be able to do this. Which means that this is all glued together so that at this point, if I use like a mechanism to move this, it'll all come in one piece. So let's see what we got to do here. So I have this, I have this. It's an extension pole. I'll need some more andesite alloy. And then a piston, mechanical piston. I need a slab. Right. Oh, interesting. And I need one more slime ball. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Okay. So I've never actually used this before. Um, So okay, I need to chain drive this thing. I think that will power it. And okay, so this should work. Okay, so what I need this to do is I'm going to assume it's fully extended, right? Because that is, so what I want to do is I want to turn to move the piston a 5, and I want it to be reversed because I want it to retract. And then I want to have it wait. Let's call it 1 second. And then I want to move it 5 meters out. And that's that. All right. Like I said, I've never done this before, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now that this program is done. Okay. And so now if nothing happens because it's already extended. Okay, so it sees this. Okay. So going up is the input speed is reversed. Okay, so now this one needs to be a time delay, and then this needs to be piston 5 meters double speed. Okay, so now this should pull in. Oh wait, hang on. So I need this to be So this needs to be forwards. This needs to be a time delay. This needs to be double speed reversed. Okay. Okay. So now I need some copper. Because how do I make the cog? This guy right here. I should only need one more recipe. Okay, I need redstone. I do need one more. Okay, so I will clean all this up at some point. I want to wait until after I have brass because then I can make this wireless. But this is great. All right. And then I can, just drop this here, and then that will do the same thing to let me out. Well, I mean, that was fantastic. Deep slate tiles, boom. All right. I mean, that's pretty great, right? I mean, I guess I still have, teleportation on my pickaxe, so I can, this doesn't mean anything. But this is going to be my applied energistics area. So I just think this is, so easy to do, so cool. Now, is it going to hurt me if I'm underneath it? Now, I wonder if I can... So this has double speed. Is that related to this speed? Because like this speed is not fast. So if I gear shift up, would this be even faster? Something to look into, something to think about. Okay, so now I have a spot for all of my Applied Energistics stuff to live. But I don't have anything to put down there. Okay, so for applied energistics, and I'm not going to do like a ton of applied energistics, but I do need to do kind of some basics here. So I need some copper, I need some iron, because that is a charger, I think. All right. And box points. All right, and then I need some Certus. All right, and this actually has EMC as well. And so this, I need some redstone. And then regular quartz to get fluix crystals. Um, do with some actual water. All right. Okay, so that's fluix crystals. All right, so things that I need to actually make this whole thing work is I'm going to need some storage components, which are going to require these logic processors, and that is going to need an inscriber. So I just need some sticky pistons, which I absolutely have. Probably will need one of these guys as well. Okay, so to this I will need the processors. Where was this? Scriber. Okay, and let me run home or we run back real quick to get all the presses. All right, so I actually had dropped um, a waypoint out here because this is where I can get a flawless crystal. Normally that would be like a good thing. However, because Certus is free, or is EMC, then it's not really super easy. Uh-oh. Cut. I think I already had this. This guy's stuff. I already did. I'm like never gonna get sick of this. This is great. Um, okay. So the inscriber, let's just plop it down here, just so it has power. Gonna need some gold. That's not gold. And we need some diamond. And then we're gonna need some Certus. The mysterious cube needs to be broken, not with silk touch. Engineering is nope. Nope. There we go. All right. And what is silicon made out of? Smelting Certus quartz dust. Has to be dust, huh? I think I have a oh man, great. Okay, this is still in the middle of something. Okay. Silicon press logic is gold. And then we need redstone as well. And so like the logic or the different circuits are kind of like the basic building blocks of Applied Energistics. And basically what you have to do is you have to take calculation, calculation, calculation. Oh, I can't. Has to be regular Certus quartz, not charged Certus quartz. Interesting. Basically, there's three different kinds of processors, one for each of these three things. And then I have to, there's the silicon, press silicon. And then to turn these logic circuits into a processor, then I need to use the printed silicon. So this one goes in the middle, top, bottom. And the inscriber is really smart. So like it knows that it will only take these three things, the circuits. It'll only put them in there, and it'll only put the rest of us in here. So it won't even let me put this up top. Like when I'm trying to build something, because it knows, I can, I wonder, does this, oh, it does work. Interesting. Oh, well, color me surprised. Okay, so that will get me storage components. Storage components can be combined with uh, a item housing in order to create, or you can just build it like this to create a storage cell. And this is like a disk cell. Source quartz, dust, and glass. All right, so I'm going to let this continue cooking. The last thing that we need to do to work on this is make some cables. So I need some Fluix cables with some quartz fiber, just Certus and glass. And then I can turn, see, this all has EMC, which is great. And these can all be colored as well. But what I need is, so I need redstone and glowstone. Because this, and this together makes, I feel like there's a, so I need to do this in order to learn it. This is the Fluix cable, and then I can make a dense cable. I can make a smart cable. There we go. So I'm going to be using smart cables for basically everything. They're essentially free because of the EMC involved, and they allow me to see how many channels are in use on individual items. So I don't think I'll actually be using any of them right now because I'm kind of in the very, very early stages. But once I make a controller, in skystone block, that's just smelted skystone. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that's a controller. All right. Okay. Ta-da! A controller. Um, okay, well, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm not even going to power it on right now. But I think that's going to be it for today. Between episodes, I will finish crafting up basically a stack each of all these things. Um, or I guess half a stack of them all. That way I have some basic stuff um, to do. And then next time I will work on probably doing a little bit of automation for some of this stuff. But we'll have to see. I actually next time it's going to be moving day for sure. I want to empty out um, everything out of that old base and move it into here and have everything possible be digital. That's kind of going to be my goals, getting everything item wise digital. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any tips or tricks or anything, leave a comment down below. And otherwise, I'll see you later. Take care.